viewers, welcome to my channel. We are still continuing with word problem and a linear equation. So we will be providing an answer to this question based on the principles we've learned in the previous edition. If you have not watched the beginning of word problem, I will indulge you to check it out and see the steps involved in writing that. If you are new, consider to subscribe, like, and share. So 5 years ago, Fred's age was half the age he will be in 10 years time or in 10 years. So how old is he now? Now when it comes to word problem, we are always advised to use variable because the age of Fred we don't know. So we can use a variable to represent that. Now, but you can see that there are three circumstances involved here. Or three circumstances. The age that he will be some times ago, the age that he will be now, and the age that he will be in 10 years time. So there are three categories of ages of Fred. So which one am I going to represent? Am I going to represent his age 5 years ago, or his age now, or the age in 10 years to come? When these situations are presented, that the variable you are going to use does not represent the quantity directly. You look out for the least number or the least quantity out of this. What will be Fred's age? The least that you can base on. Now we are looking for here now. So before I can find his age 5 years ago, I need to know how old he is now. I cannot stand on 5 years ago because I don't know how old he is. So you will stand on how old he will be now, his current age. So here, so let Fred age now be y. If y is the case, then Fred age 5 years ago you agree to me that if I am 10 years now, 5 years ago I will not be what? 10. I will have been what? 10 minus what? 5. So if my age is now as y, 5 years ago I will have what? This age. Meaning the moment I know how old I am now, 5 years ago I also know. Then the next instant is what? 10 years to come. So we are standing now. What will be my age 10 years to come? 10 years to come will be my age now plus what? 10. I'll be building on my age now. I'll not build on my age 5 years ago. Because 5 years ago and 10 years, yeah, the distance is more than 10. So this is what I will get. Now, there is another aspect here said half the age will be 10 years. So we need to know half the age of 10 years. So half is going to be half of y plus what? 10. If we are talking about Fred 5 years ago, Fred's age was half the age he will be in 10 years. Half the age he will be in 10 years. So half the age in 10 years. In 10 years will be half of the 10 years. So these three instances are provided. Now let's marry them together to locate where we can place our equal sign. In our very beginning tutorial, we mentioned that if you see the word result is. If you see the word is. If you see the word add up to or sum up to, all those words are equal sign. So you can see that in this statement, 5 years ago, Fred's age was. You can see was is also the past tense of what? Is. So 5 years ago is. So we begin on that as our equal sign. So where is the 5 years? 5 years ago y minus 5 was, you know, is a year before, so was. But we can take that as is. Half the age in 10 years to come. Where is it? Half the age in 10 years to come. So this becomes our mathematical statement, which is our equations we are looking for. So all these things is just translated to mean this equation. So 5 years ago is equals to half the age of 10 years to come. So now we can solve this using all the principles you learn under word problem, learn under linear equations. If it involves fraction, calculate the fraction using the LCM. And in this case, the LCM of the denominator will be 2. So I'll multiply the terms. Don't forget there are 1, 2, 3. There are 3 terms. I can put the whole of this into a bracket to multiply by 2. We to make it 1 term, but there are 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 2 times y minus 2 times 5 equals to 2 times 1 over 2 y plus what? 10. That is multiplying each of the term by the LCM. And we know we are doing that because we want to calculate the fractions. So 2 multiplying half will just be 1. So the 2 cancel. So I'll be left with 2y minus 10 equals to y plus what? 10. That is, this is going to be 1. 1 times y. 1 times 10 will be 10. So what do I do next? I can see the variables are on both sides of the equal sign. So I group them together on the left. Constants go together on the right. What do we do? I need the y to come here. So I subtract y from the right, subtract it from the left. Then I'll add 10 to the left, add 10 to the right, so that this 10 will be 0. Minus 10 plus 10 is 0. So I have y, 2y. If I'm subtracting y from both sides, it will come here and be 0 there. Then this 10 will be there. If I am adding 10 to both sides, 10 plus this will be 0. Then it will come here as addition. So what do I get here? 2y minus y, as in 2 apples of the same color minus 1 apple of the same color. And that will give me what? Only 1 apple. That is y equals to 20. So therefore, Fred is what? 20 years now. Fred's age is what? 20 years now. Then 5 years ago, you know it will be 15. 10 years to come will be 30. I believe you grab the concept. If you do, subscribe if you are new, like and share and leave a comment. Bye-bye.